Hi everybody, Randy Hilarski here, coming at you with your Rooftop Musing. Got my Pulsechain shirt on tonight. Want to do a little update. As you can see, I haven't been doing as many videos lately. I'm going to slow it down. It's time for me to take a step back, let you new guys carry this forward. I think you can understand. But tonight I want to talk about what's going on with the HEX price and what's going on with Pulsechain. Last week, the dev announced that it looks like we might not have Pulsechain until December, which is kind of caused a little bit of bearish sentiment. The traders out there, they looking to make a quick trade, so they might not be keeping their funds in HEX. The rest of the market is getting quite bullish at the moment, so the sentiment is shifting there. Traders, they go where the quick buck is, and right now Pulsechain is not where the quick buck is. Sorry, there's a party up here on the rooftop tonight, and but I still wanted to get a live stream, or sorry, get a video out for you guys. And the other thing I want to talk about is the price of HEX. Right now, as I came up here, it's 38 cents. So I did check on Orochs. I went to get Orochs and Uniswap and the USDC HEX pair, and it looks pretty bearish. I mean, I'm going to be straight up honest here. We got on the hourly, the daily, and the weekly, HEX is bearish. So we got the red indicator for Orochs is showing that we're going down. And also the DI, the demand index, is also bearish on the hourly and the daily. But on the weekly, it's still bullish. All right. So the only positive indicator we still have out of all that is the weekly demand index, which is still above the O line, saying that our demand is still positive. So I'm going to show those here. I just wanted to talk about it quick, and then I'm going to pull the videos up so you can see them. All right. So here they go. All right, everybody. As I just discussed when I was up on the rooftop, I wanted to show you what's going on with the HEX charts using the Orochs indicator and the demand index. As I've discussed before, I am a simple person when it comes to TA. I let AI do it for me. I don't try to act like I know anything. If you want that kind of stuff, you go to Wales Only, you go to Gerardo, you go to Jenkins. Those kind of guys, they do, that's what they do, right? They're TA folks. I am not your TA guy. All the time I've been in crypto, I've always been a buy the rumor, sell the news guy. And right now, in my opinion, as someone who's always a buy the rumor, sell the news person, now that the Pulsechain launch looks like it's delayed a little bit, a lot of the traders like me, Randy in the past, will step away and they'll go where the easy money is. And the easy money is the markets right now are looking bullish, the other crypto markets, so they might run over there. Overall, I still think the crypto markets are bearish. I'm not convinced that we are going back into a bull run. I think that we might have an October surprise in the markets, and the first thing that people will sell is crypto. Sorry, guys, that's how it rolls. But as far as HEX is concerned, we're fine. The indicators are just showing us that it could get a little bit bearish for the next couple of weeks. And I'm going to show you exactly why. All right. So let me share my screen here. I'm using Orochs. I'm using Get Orochs is the website. Go to Orochs.com. I'm using Uniswap, HEX, USDC pair. All right. So let's look at this a little bit closer. And all the Orochs indicator is their own proprietary version of AI. Just scans all the different indicators, and it comes up whether it's bullish or bearish. And currently on this hourly chart, we are red, meaning we are bearish. Okay. Now, usually I just blow it off. I'm not too worried at all. All right. But the problem I find is that we've been hanging out down here since yesterday, 6 p.m. It's now 7:30 p.m. today. So it's 25 and a half hours. We've been below the O line for the demand index. And if we really go back further, we've been pretty bearish ever since here. So the 2nd of October, we've been struggling to keep our head above water when it comes to the demand index, and 0 is the line that we want to keep above. And right now, it's for the last 2 or 3 days, we've been barely keeping our head above water. And then you have the Orochs indicator coming in and saying, hey, we're going down. All right. Usually it's on the hourly chart, it's only 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. Then it turns around and goes up green again. So let's go to the daily. Take the hourly chart with a grain of salt, guys. If you're going to use the Orochs indicator, the best is daily and above, meaning daily, weekly, monthly, those kind of things. All right. So what I see here is we've been now red for 1, 2, 3, 4. Today is the 5th day. All right. The problem is this. The demand index has been bullish above the O line since the 28th of April. And we stayed above the O line ever since then. We did have a small drop. If we really want to get crazy, we can go say it was 10 May. All right. 10 May of 21. Sorry, this was 27 April 21. Sorry, March. We can go all the way back to March because this was just a dip. But 11 March 2021 was when HEX just started saying, you know what? Demand is here. We're just riding high. And it did this ever since March. Amazing. Well, we've dipped below. 5 October 2021. It's the first time since March, or actually since May, that was a quick one over here, that we went below the O line for the demand index. I just moved it. I was hoping to get it a little bit bigger. I think I can do it like this. There we go. All right, so we went below. How long will it last below here? Will it be one of these? Will it be just a couple of days, maybe a week? Will it be just one of these? It'll be one day. I don't know. We don't know yet. If the markets continue to go well for Bitcoin and Ethereum and things like that, the speculators who are hoping that the Pulsechain launch would come really quick or the snapshot date would be announced, they've now been wrecked because they probably came in late. They were hoping that HEX would do a quick 2, 3, 4, 10x. I mean, even I believed it was going to happen sooner than December. I speculated in my mind that, this is software, this could take months. But the way everything was sounding, I was getting more and more optimistic that this was going to be November at the latest, the first week of December. But it looks like we might be going a little bit further than that now. As Richard says, software is hard. So get ready. We might not even see it until January, February. So this could cause our market to trade sideways or even down for a while. So get your big boy pants on and get your bags ready to start purchasing more. All right, because the price might come all the way back down. I mean, I don't have. If you want a TA, go to Jenkins and Gerardo and those guys and Wales. That's not what I do. All right, I think today is Tuesday, so the guys will be on tonight. So if you missed them, watch the recording. Now let's go to the weekly. This is HEX on the weekly. Once again, we have Orochs indicator telling us we got a sell signal. Now this one still could turn around. We still have half a week left, so this could easily turn around and start heading back up. But this just showed up. DI index is still well above 0 line when it comes to the weekly charts. So that's where I'm very excited about still. This is just, like I said, it could change back around the other way. And if you're using the Orochs indicator, the best one to use is probably the weekly. All right. So get to know it, learn how to use it. It's, as far as I'm concerned, this isn't bearish yet on the weekly. If you're trading the daily or the hourly, yeah, you got a bearish signal, but this could turn around on a dime. I mean, if it just goes right up here again and we're back, then that little signal will disappear. Like I told you guys before, if you're using the Orochs indicator, I never make a decision unless it's the next candle. All right, I never make a decision on this candle because sometimes those Orochs indicator signals will disappear. The AI said, well, it didn't meet all my parameters, so it no longer qualifies. So that signal will disappear. So I always wait for the next one. Okay, so you can see this one was red and then it switched to green. So I wouldn't have done anything until here. This one was red and then it went to green and I wouldn't have done anything till here. And still there was plenty of profit to be made. So if you're trading, you know, the indicator is your friend. If you're staked, you don't care. Thank God for staking. All right, so let's go back to this. All right, so that's it. GetOrechs.com if you want to use the Orochs indicator. They're my client. Been with them for a long time. Been using the Orochs for 3 years now. Even their coin is doing amazing. I don't know if you saw, but it was just over 110 bucks recently, and pretty interesting. So you get to watch the rest of the video that I did in the rooftop. Cheers. So here they go. All right, so that's the video. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update and tell you, all things are going good with HEX. There's nothing has changed. All right, just get ready for your copy on Pulsechain in the next couple months, and get ready for a huge run up in Pulse. I know I'm excited for it. I'm still seeing people sacrifice. Some dude did sacrifice a whole bunch of ETH yesterday, even with the penalties. So they must have an idea that Pulse is going to do very well. And every one of my OG friends who I still talk to have at least sacrificed some during the Pulsechain sacrifice phase. All right, so cheers from Panama, guys.